Hi, guys. Welcome, everybody. We are having another live chat with a very special guest, a person that is a singer, a songwriter, and she's also part of the WRN Radio. Okay. If you guys want to listen to their songs and to their show, just click here because the link is in the description. So, Susanna, thank you so much for accepting this. I'm so happy you're here.
Hi, everyone, and hi, Sanyo, and thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited to be here. And the storm outside is giving me even more excitement.
Really, you're having a storm
Yes,
in
we are
London.
having a very dangerous storm right now, which is
Really?
a storm Eunice, all across the UK. And yes, it's really, well, seriously, it's creating some damages. But luckily, I am in my studio, safe in the house. But well, that's it.
Good, good. So here it's quite sunny actually here, so I
Eh,
really can't complain. I can't complain, but I feel sorry for you guys. So Susanna, we met during the Sanremo week, right? Do you remember that, right? So it was
Absolutely.
very nice talking to you about the festival. And what was your opinion about the festival overall? Do you think Italy made the right choice?
Yes, it was a very interesting version this year with a lot of genres. Also, as we mentioned before, thanks to the victory last year of Maneskin, so
Mhm.
there was a very good range of generations of singers and music genres. But what did you like about our festival?
I think Sanremo was pretty. It's always good to watch Sanremo, right? It's always good. I remember even before Italy wasn't taking part in Eurovision, I was watching Sanremo. I started watching Sanremo in 2008. So it's always a pleasure to watch the Giovanni category, the big artists. It's always great to watch Sanremo. I do think you guys sent a good song. It's a respectful entry. Wasn't my favorite. I think we were in the same page when it comes to favorite. I wanted La Representante de Lista, Irama, or Elisa. These were my three favorites, but I think Mahmoud is doing quite well. It's a respectful entry. I think Italy is going to do well once again.
No, it's a great couple of artists actually. And when we did some interviews with the Weber Radio Network guys on the street, yes, everyone was for Blanco and Mahmoud. So yes, well deserved.
Well deserved. Okay, so we have some people here saying hello.
Ciao,
Ciao, olá. Yasmin
ciao.
Fonseca, ciao, hello. Fábio Ferreira, hello from Portugal. Olá, boa tarde. Olá, Fábio, hello. Walt from WRN Radio. Hi, Walt, how are
Ciao.
you? Ciao. Mariana Barbosa. Hello, Mariana. How are
Ciao
you?
Marina.
Natalia Tel. Sanremo is quality. Sanremo is always quality. Is always good. Mara Souza. Ciao, Italia. Ciao.
Ciao Mara. Italia London. Both.
Yeah, exactly. Because Susanna, she lives in London.
Ah,
She
yes, we didn't say it. Yes, I'm Italian, but I moved to this amazing town a few years ago. That's why I mentioned Storm Eunice. Yes, sorry, we forgot an essential part of our well, of the thing.
indeed. But let me ask you something, so Susanna. When it comes to Festival da Canção, you listen to the song. How was the process of you? Because you told me that you had to leave the songs behind a bit and then re-listen to them, like to analyze them better. Did you like the overall set of songs? Do you think Portugal has a good level in their national selection?
Well, I loved this playlist. It gave me really some chilling and real pleasure moments. And at the beginning, when you invited me and you sent me the playlist, I was a bit embarrassed because I said, my goodness, I'm not into the Portuguese music environment. That's why, if you remember, I asked you, but do you want me to? to do a forecast about who is going to win, because it would be very hard for me. Or do you want just my opinion and my choice of songs? And so I'm grateful, because you left me as an indie artist. Of course, I like freedom, and you really gave me the chance to just listen to the songs without, on purpose. I didn't do almost any research about the artist, because I wanted my ear and my taste purely guide me. So I did a first listening as soon as you sent me the playlist last week, and I I wrote down a first impression, and then I left the songs rest for a couple of days, and I went back to them. And also I chose different uh, moment of the day, because
Oh, that's
when we love music and we are involved in music, we know that every atmosphere is so unique. And then again, maybe I changed, or I wrote down some more
mhm.
feelings I had about the songs. And finally, I had a last minute, I wanted a last minute listening, which still changed a bit the game. But I really hope that you will appreciate my choice, and it was a real fun.
That's amazing. So let's see. We have some comments here. We have Sanremo is the best qualification for Eurovision. Ciao. Yeah, indeed. It's one
Yes,
of the.
but honestly, Festival da Canção, and please, 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 forgive me because my pronunciation of
No,
Portuguese
it's
is what it
perfect.
is. So, and then later I will, I know that I will have to say some names, so please bear with
Mhm,
me.
mhm,
Anyway, I think that the level was very high, and I really heard very interesting music projects.
mhm. I think that Festival da Canção, Sanremo were the best this year. I think the one in Finland is also very good, but they just have 7 songs, so it's not like big as Sanremo and Festival da Canção. So I think that these two were like on point when it comes to diversity and quality when it comes to music.
Yes, I agree. But also, I'm a bit influenced right now. I'm a bit biased, because I'm feeling cold here in these days. So I really miss some Mediterranean atmosphere. And I can say that both the festivals gave me this kind of feeling. So yes, I'm a bit biased.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So we have here Alexandre. Fabio is agreeing with Alexandre. Ciao Ciao was my favorite of Sanremo. Ciao Ciao was so good. Let me ask you something, Susanna. This question, Susi sei la
Grazie,
milioni.
Edoardo. Surprise. It is always good for the ego. Thank you.
Okay. There is Alexandre saying something about Susanna. What do you think about Melfest? Melfest is Melody Festivalen, is the Swedish selection. It's super popular among fans. It's very traditional. It lasts a long time. It has like 6 rounds. There are 4 semifinals, a second chance round, and a final. It's super big. But have you heard anything about it? Have you heard the songs?
Well, honestly, I have to beg your pardon, because at the moment, not I'm not prepared on this festival. But it is really a good occasion for me to. I will write it down, and I will search for it. So
Yeah,
sorry, but I will add comments here in the next days.
that's awesome. Thank you very much, Susanna. Susanna, so let's start talking about the songs because people are probably very excited to know your opinion. Okay, so start. Susanna did something different. She did not do a top. She's going to offer prizes to the songs that she liked the most.
Yes, as I mentioned, I have been totally guided by feelings. And so I made a couple of, yes, a different, they're not top 10, but there is a fun prize, which I would like to give. I would say random, to a couple of songs that gave me real fun. And they are Fame de Viagem, the Ines Omen de Melo. And of course, when she says Buongiorno Principessa, well, okay, it's
Oh.
so catchy. And of course, I loved it, absolutely loved it. But also the mix of languages, because there was something reminded me, yes, the German tradition of Brecht.
Mhm.
It's a very interesting mix of genres, and yes, her voice is very suitable for this kind of mix.
Mhm. And you know something, that this kind of song, we interviewed her, and she said that this is actually chorinho. I don't know if you have heard about that.
No,
It's a Brazilian music style.
no, and the second thing I will search tomorrow. Absolutely. So it's a specific Brazilian genre of songs.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a Brazilian song. She even recorded a version playing cavaquinho. Yeah, I can send you later. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy it.
Absolutely, I'm sure. And then for me, the fun prize was to given to Mina Praia, the Compagnia Algazarra. I really enjoyed it. And then, well,
Yes,
I
it's a
will
very nice
go
song.
to.
But
Sorry,
no, it's a
sorry.
good song. I agree with
Yeah.
you. I agree with you.
And then, well, the of course the main part is what I called the Coração prize, and I wanted to choose the Portuguese song because they are songs that I didn't really have to analyze. They just caught. They went straight to my heart, and yes, so they just talked to my feelings, and I have a top three. So in third position, I would put Come Bon Esperar, the FF.
Um,
And he really reminded me Caetano Veloso, which is one of my favorite Brazilian songwriters. I love him, and I had the chance to see a concert of him in Milan some years ago, and yes, he's amazing. Second position, Corpo de Muller, the Milanas, and first, Saudade, Saudade, the Maro. It's a
oh.
really beautiful song. I was a bit at the beginning. I said okay, but there is a lot of English. But then no, she really convinced me. It's a lovely ballad, and I think that also from a more festival point of view, I think it has really good chances, and also it would be very Eurovisional if you can say that.
Mm, mm,
And
mm. Yeah, FF. I really like. I'm glad you like his song because I do like his song quite a lot, but it doesn't seems to be one of the favorites from the Portuguese people.
mm,
But however, many people from outside of Portugal, some people even here from Brazil, love this song. Like love. I think maybe it's something that Portuguese people are maybe use it to. It's something that they usually listen to all the time. I'm not sure. But this song, I see many people from different countries, from Ireland, from Italy, England, from Brazil, from Spain, Poland. Many people are telling me that this song is very good, even better than some of the favorites.
well, I can yes, I can guess why, and it comes also from a huge tradition. Yes, he reminds me a lot of traditional Brazilian songwriters. Maybe it's the kind of voice, um,
Mhm,
but yes, I really liked it.
mhm. There is, let me just say something about also about Maru. Your second place was Milianas. I think it's a beautiful song. Some people are telling us that we should also mention, and this is not your fault, okay, Susanna, it's our fault because we understand Portuguese and sometimes we just ignore the lyrics, we just listen to the song. Okay, but people are saying that people are calling us out for not mentioning the lyrics, and this is something that we are going to fix, okay, guys. The song has a lot of feeling when it comes, it's a statement when it comes to the what women usually go through. So it's a very interesting song.
No,
Okay.
I checked. In this case, I checked the lyrics, and yes, definitely, it is about quite a strong subject, especially in, and I'm talking as Italian now, in Mediterranean
Mhm.
countries where this kind of relationship between men and women, and how women are considered in society is still is quite a hot subject even now. Luckily, I have to say that moving to London has really given me a wider. Uh,
Perspective.
yes, I really I'm experiencing how it is a place where some kind of subjects are a bit over.
Hmm.
And because, if you don't try it, you think that the world is what you have around, so you think that some things are normal, and they can just happen like that. But yes, in moving in a kind of town like London, which is very advanced uh, regarding LGBT subjects or gender, in regarding gender subjects. Yes, it has been really helpful, and also I learned a lot. So now, when sometimes when I go back to Italy, or also when I listen to these songs, I say, "Oh my goodness, we are still there," and I feel a bit disappointed. But yes, it's important to talk about that. And music, we all know that has a great power. And I really loved how Milanas uh, treats the subject, and the sweetness of her voice.
Yeah, there is
I
also
really
something
appreciated
that
it.
I would like to mention when it comes to Maru's. Let me just, because my computer is not really helping me today. Let me just try to fix something here, guys. Sorry. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's breaking.
Is everyone hearing me well? Because
I'm hearing
I
you
hear.
well.
Mm. I hope
You,
the audience is hearing as well.
yeah, they're hearing as well. Let me just close something here.
Because now I don't see any
Yes.
comments, but hopefully everyone is
No,
following
we'll see the
properly.
comments soon. Let me just fix it here. Everything here. I think it's going to be fine now. Okay, I think it's going to be fine now. Okay, because the computer is a bit slow today. But yeah, something that's also that I would like also to mention about Maro's song, and you said that it's a song that it kind of has this festival feeling and could do well in Eurovision when it comes to to a competitive perspective, like festival-ish song. I think Maru's song has something very special. It's something that touched us. Like we all when
I lost you.
and can you listen to me? Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. Oh my God. It's just something. There's something weird happening in the computer. Sorry.
I can't hear you now. Can people hear? I can't hear you. Oh, now I think I'm hearing you
I'll have
again.
to. Yeah, I think I'm back. Okay, I think
Okay.
I'm. I think it's going to work now. It
Okay.
looks fine now. I think it looks fine.
Okay.
Please don't stop, computer, because it was freezing and breaking. Anyway,
Okay.
so I think let's going back to Maro. I think that
Maro.
this song has something very special, and the way she works with the word saudade throughout the song. It's a song about her grandfather, and she lost her grandfather, and she's talking about how she misses him, and she says that I want to express it, but the only way that I can express it is through the word saudade, which is a word that just exists in Portuguese language.
Yes, it's one of the main as a foreign. Yes, we always it's a symbol, almost a symbol of Portuguese because it's a very such a unique word. And definitely, yes, you are right because it doesn't have a complete translation. Maybe in well, at least in any language that I know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's
Indeed,
not melancholy, it's not nostalgia, it's a mix, and probably you only you only can tell us what it really means. It's a mix
indeed,
of feelings.
indeed. There are some comments here. One from Fernando Alves. Festival de Sanremo and Festival da Canção are my favorite national finals because they are genuine and don't want to create generic pop songs. Yeah, this is an issue when it comes to Eurovision because back in the early 2000s we had a lot of Schlager songs, very ABBA song, a
Mm.
lot of ABBA songs, ethno pop songs. This was basically the word of Eurovision. Nowadays we have a lot of radio friendly songs that don't really go anywhere or are just very generic, and this is an issue when it comes to the competition because many songs are just the same, and many countries have selections that are very, you know, generic. It's just something that you can hear on the radio or in a Demi Lovato album or something like that, you know. So there's a question here for you, Susanna. What do you think about Mr. Driver's song in Norton?
Well, it didn't. I didn't mention it in my list. I liked it, but it didn't hit me in a particular way. Maybe because maybe it's connected to what you have just said. That sometimes in with some songs, I had the feeling that uh, they were like other countries' song, like a kind of format.
Okay.
But it it may be my limit. I'm not a journalist, so I just rely on my personal taste, which is a mixture of Italian background and of course now I live here, so I also have this taste, and I quite know the Anglo-Saxon music environment.
Mhm. Indeed. Olá, boa tarde. Hello, good
Boa
afternoon. Hello,
tarde.
Sophia. Your Portuguese fine, Susanna.
I love it. I really love it. But still, yes, I struggle with some. But now that you have told me that, of course, it changes. So I struggle con the T, yes, saudade or being. It's I practice just to say this these simple song words. Also, cansao. It's not like I know that it's not like I say it because
But
it's
it's fine.
there is something back. I don't know, but I
But it's
try.
understandable. It's understandable. It's not like you're saying something totally different. It's something it's fine. So Tiago Diniz, his favorite is also Maru.
Maru is very sweet.
Fabio loves FF. I love it. One of my favorite songs of the year.
Fabio, where are you writing
Give
from?
what?
Brazil.
Can you repeat again?
Fabio was writing from Brazil.
No, he's from Portugal. He's
Ah, okay,
Portuguese.
okay.
Rui Rodrigues. I will vote for Mauro. That song is special. Tanya is sending you
Ciao, Tania
cheers.
Silva. Thank you.
I will vote for FF and Azeitonas and Jonas and Inês Homem de Melo and Milianas and Ciro. That's a lot. You probably have a
Yes.
lot of money. João is
Yes, I
saying that the
agree,
mess.
Joao. Hmm. Yes,
It's
it
very
is.
important. Yes, we are listening good. People are saying they would.
Okay,
Yeah, the
grazie.
sound is good. Right
Okay.
now the audio sound is bad. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Il bello della
Il bello
diretta è che...
yes, this is what I wanted to say. Yes, il bello della diretta.
What does it mean?
It means that the beautiful of thing of the live streaming.
Oh, exactly.
Yes, it was it is a typical television expression when there are
Ah,
mistakes, like in Sanremo Festival or in any
ah.
diretta streaming program, because there are yes, some faults, or someone says something wrong, something stupid.
Here in
So yes,
Brazil, we
il
say,
bello della diretta. How would you say?
yeah, we would say something like, if you know, you do it live.
Okay, but in Portuguese.
Quem sabe faz ao vivo.
Yeah, okay. We know what we are talking about.
Indeed. Oh, Gonzalo saying that I'm good now, so good.
Bravo,
Let's go.
Stanio. Yes, let's go.
So, tell me all your other prizes.
Well, I have two more prizes, and I will keep the last one, which is my favorite, because when you live in such a town like London, it's because you maybe have a kind of odd temperament, and I feel quite like that, because sometimes yes, I also maybe contradict myself, but yes, I this is for me the spirit of London, because it's a really multicultural town where each time you go on the street and you just turn left, and yes, it's plenty of surprises, but yes, they're the best surprises you can find, and they are not in the National Gallery, which of course is amazing, or Piccadilly Circus, but it's everyday life, the people you meet
On the
in the
streets.
tube. No, it's so I can understand why so many artists uh, come to London to find an inspiration, and it's just going around. So I will keep the London prize as the last one. And I have added this morning a last minute uh, prize, because yes, as I mentioned, in my last minute listening, I have discovered some songs that in the first days I didn't give much attention, and they are Ginger Ale by Diana Castro, e Uma Mensagem Tua by Kubita, or Kubita, I don't know how to say it.
Kubita.
And
So
then,
this,
oh no, sorry, there is now this is a very nice this song. Hmm, there is one song which originally I put in the fan prize. Yes, but it is also a last minute discovery. No. Sorry. No. Sorry. There is another prize. If I still
okay.
have time to say it. Oh,
You
who is
should,
that?
absolutely, absolutely.
No, it's the year 50s taste prize. Yes,
Okay,
this is lovely. There is Ao lado de Mim, de O
okay.
Vampiro Submarino. Because, yes, there is a kind of Elvis, a kind of Grease. in it. So
Yes,
it's absolutely a year 50s
yes.
taste. And then uh, Povo Pequenino, the Fado Bicha. This was a mix between year 50s, but also a last minute discovery. So,
Okay,
yes. Yes, because
okay.
this morning I said, okay, but what is it? Because I was going around the house, and then I said, but this song, I didn't uh, put much attention to it before. And yes, Povo Pequenino.
Yeah,
And
I'm sorry. Go on. Sorry, Susanna. Go on.
no, no, and then I had the London Prize. Shall I say it now, or do you want to say
No, let
something
me
first?
comment. Let me comment the others, and then you're going to close with
Mm.
the London Prize.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that Povo Pequenino is a very good song, and Fado Bicha they have a very good proposal. Bicha is a word for gay
Bisha.
people. It's
Okay. Thank you for
yeah,
saying.
yeah, but it's kind of it can be offensive. But
Ah.
like if you are gay and you're saying that to another gay person, it tends to be a fine most of the time. But they are using this word, they are claiming this word to it's like to reinvent fado, because
Mm,
one of the singers he said that I went to study fado, and it's a music style that has this genre thing when it comes to, oh, you have to look like a man and sing like a man, you have to look like a woman and sing like a woman. He said, I did not see myself that there, so I created my own project called Fado Bicha, and it's a very nice project. They revisit Fado songs, change the lyrics. Okay, so the songs are related to gay people's lives. It's very interesting. They have a very good.
absolutely. No, no, it's
Mhm.
even more interesting now that you have mentioned that because, yes, culture is not something, yes, it's in a museum, but it's living culture. So the languages are changing, but it has always been like that. Otherwise, we we would keep on speaking Latin, but this is not because
Yeah.
there's been an evolution. So definitely. And yes, I live in the town of the crossovers, so I
Hmm.
can just praise this kind of approach
Hmm.
in
Indeed.
music.
Hmm. And if you take a look, I think it's very interesting that you did not went to research for the songs and the artists, because you would have like an opinion about the songs. But if you take a look on Fado Bicha, they are very good when it comes to the looks. They always look very good. It's a very good, like, concept.
Like, would you compare them to Achille Lauro, to our Italian artist Achille Lauro? I lost you.
Can you listen to me?
Now, okay, now,
Can you listen
yes.
to me?
Did you hear my question?
Yes.
I list. Okay.
Yeah. If I would compare him to Achille Lauro,
Mm,
my God, what is happening? Is
mm.
here? Okay, let me just. Now it's fine.
Okay.
It's, it's fine.
Uh, no, now I lost you again. I don't know. Now you are freezed, but I can hear you. Now I can't hear you. And can people can still can hear me, but they can't hear Sanyo. If someone can add a comment just to understand what's going on, what you see and hear. I lost you, Sanyo. No, I'm alone. No, Sanyo, get back, get back. Na 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 na, know where you belong. Sanyo, get back. Well, I hope that Sanyo is back while we are waiting for Sanyo. I just, well, I will show you my wearable painting, which has been designed by the great eco fashion designer Tiziano Guardini. And he gave it to me for my last release, Song of the Earth. And it's not a coincidence that I wanted to wear it now, because for me, this is a really a earth connection celebration, because this link between Italy, London, and Brazil and Portuguese music is absolutely the crossover I love, and the reason why I decided to move in a town like London. And now I don't know if you're still hearing me and watching me. Sanyo! Well, I will leave the studio for a couple of minutes just to look for Sanyo. Stay with us.
Okay, now we're back.
Oh, finally.
Perfect connection now.
It's
Perfect connection.
No, it's
Perfect.
fantastic because was looking for you, but I didn't know where exactly, because it was a kind of Alice in Wonderland. I said, okay, I will go and look for Sanyo, but where?
Yeah, you could find me anywhere. I mean, I'm all over the universe.
Okay,
So,
no, absolutely. I really love this answer.
so let's just see the comments here because there are quite a lot of comments after this wonderful moment
Please
from
don't
Shava.
insult. I hope the comments are not an insult.
No, they're fine. No, people are fine here. Your computer isn't okay. Yeah, this computer was not
Okay.
fine, girl. Yes, we are listening to you, but not really. Yes, we are listening to Susanna, but
Okay.
not Sanyo. Sanyo está sem som e parado. No sound, and I was stuck.
Okay. So did you like I while I was waiting for you, I told the story of my wearable painting because
Okay.
I
Yeah, it
didn't
looks
wear
good.
it by chance. It's a fantastic creation of the eco fashion designer Tiziano Guardini, and he gave it to me for the release of my last song, Song of the Earth. And so I'm very proud because it has literally the earth on it. So if you check Instagram, guys, when we are finished, and you will find the entire earth on it. So,
Oh,
and
that's
I thought
great.
it was the perfect outfit for this uh, crossover and connection celebration.
Brazilian person, an Italian girl living in London, talking about the
Absolutely,
Portuguese festival.
absolutely.
Claudia saying Sanyo caiu. Yes, Sanyo, I was disconnected. Sanyo is
Okay,
frozen, but Susanna was fine.
okay,
Ciao,
okay.
Susanna. Buongiorno, principessa.
Buongiorno principe.
Hi,
Ciao
Susanna.
Paolo.
Susanna, the broadcast is yours. It was yours. You should have kept it.
Okay, fantastic. I know. Well, I will think about that. When cosa fare da grande. Do you have this expression in Portuguese when you
What do you
say
mean?
what when we were children and people asked, "What do you want to do when you are?"
Oh, when you grow up, yeah,
Exactly. Cosa fai da grande? Okay. I will think about that.
yeah, indeed. You see, she's at distance there. She's one of our partners.
Grazie.
She's saying you know how to keep the show going on. Love her already.
Okay, I love you as
Yes,
well.
Susanna's show must go on. She's a real artist. No, Susanna, stay there. Um, People are saying, guys, you're fantastic. So thank you, Walt. Because how do you say that in il bello della
Fantastic. No,
no, il bello della when it's live, the beauty of the
il
the beauty,
bello della diretta. Yes, we really experienced il bello della diretta.
il bello della
Sì,
diretta.
sì.
Susanna, you're fun. You're already having some fans here.
Ciao, ciao.
What do you two think about Portugal go to Eurovision again with English songs second year in a row? I'm not against English songs. I'm gonna say my opinion, then you can say something, okay, Susanna? Because, for example, you can say if you believe Italy should send the song in English one day. I don't know, but I think that the issue when it comes to sending songs with a different language is that does the artist really sing in that language? Does he have work in that language? Because, for example, Portugal last year they sent a band that they just sing in English. So it would not be natural for them to go to Festival da Canção to sing in Portuguese and then go to Eurovision to sing in Portuguese. If they don't sing in Portuguese, they don't write music in Portuguese. So I think that it really depends. For example, we have one of the artists this year, Aurea. Aurea sings most of her songs are in English. She does have a couple, I think, two songs in Portuguese, right? Two songs, but it's not natural for her. Most of her songs are in English. She composes in English. So I think that it should not be unnatural. Like, for example, these songs that are translated to English, it's usually very bad. That it's a bad idea to do that. But anyway, what do you think, Susanna?
I think, and I'm talking as an Italian making songs in both languages, but of course, I studied songwriting here and I'm here now. So I tend to make songs in English. But then the audience, they love to hear the Italian, and I think they love to hear all the Mediterranean languages. So they ask me to sing in Italian. They want to hear the Italian. So I think, in regards of Eurovision, and especially after listening these songs, because when I hear the Italian songs, I have a different point of view. But here, for me, as a foreign in listening the songs of Festival de Canção, I was not really attracted by the songs in English because I wanted to hear something Portuguese. But I think that this something, and this is the challenge, uh, must not necessarily be the language, but
Mhm.
also the sound that I recognize as Portuguese.
Hmm.
So, as Italian here in London, I have understood what British people recognize and like, what for them is the Italian taste. And it is something that we have to keep in mind, because also my taste of Portuguese, if I mention, I know that in mentioning Caetano Veloso or these authors, someone will say, "Oh my goodness!" It's like when people say, "Okay, Italy is Bocelli and Modugno," because I know that it's not only that, but I can understand the point. So I think the challenge for Eurovision, and in that Saudade is very strong,
Hmm.
because there is both a shared language, more than, I think it's not by coincidence that they have chosen this word, because everyone in the world, for example, in Italian, there are some words that are in Italian, but they are known all over the world. That's amore, or because if you check in the American songs, and saudade is that kind of word. So
Hmm.
I think it has this kind of international catchy appeal,
Hmm. Hmm.
which
Yeah.
makes it the best, one of the best songs for, because it's Portuguese and international at the same time. I don't know. This is my opinion.
Yeah, I think that you got really the identity of Maru as a singer and as a composer, because I had the opportunity to interview her and I asked
Mm.
her, Maru, I believe that this song, it's a song by a Portuguese person who is also a citizen of the world,
Mm.
because you lived in USA, you lived in Brazil, you have a lot of friends that are from different countries. She has sang with Eric Clapton. She has sang with she has sung, sorry. She has sung with Eric Clapton. She has sung with many different artists from different parts of the planet, from Brazil, from Portugal, from Spain. So I think that that song is a song from someone that went somewhere else, was trying, and she said that I wrote this song for my grandfather that died. I started writing the song in English. I kept the Saudade as a chorus. And then in the second part, I thought to myself, I cannot talk to my grandfather in English. It
Mm.
has to be in Portuguese. And then she wrote that part in Portuguese. So I think that it feels very natural. It feels very organic, and that's what
Mm.
I think it's good about music, because most of the songs when say, okay, let's write a song in English right now about love. No, it tends to not really work. That so I feel that some artists, they should just be honest to themselves while they're composing, and I think Mara was honest to herself, and that's why the song is so close to her identity as an artist.
It's really one of the best blend of languages and yes, that I have found in the playlist.
Indeed. We have Waltz here saying, I think all countries have to go at Eurovision with the song in their own language. I think it really depends because, for example, we have in Finland many artists that sing in English. So why not sing the song in
Mm.
English? We have ABBA that has won Eurovision singing a song in English, and their whole career is with songs in English. So I think it makes sense. I think it really depends on the artist, not on the country. I think they should just be honest to themselves.
Yes, but also, I think that especially, well, it's a good point in everything in life, but especially in art, which tends to be a free uh, play field, it's very hard to give rules. Uh, I think it's always better to talk about a specific situation, because if we think just staying in music about a song like Bohemian Rhapsody, it was against all the rules. So even Elton John said this song will never be broadcast in a radio. And even now, it's one of the most genial products of the pop and rock music. So, it's plenty of this kind of examples in every form of art. So,
Mm,
yes, probably we can just give an opinion about something which has really been made instead of saying, no, you can't uh, do that, or as a principle.
mhm. Because the thing about when it comes to the Eurovision, Eurovision has been proving that we are wrong several times. Many
Mm,
people have said that Italy would never win Eurovision with a song in Italian. Portugal is not going to win with a song like Amar pelos dois. They said people said many times that, and then Eurovision have been proving us wrong year after
mm.
year. Of course, I think that there is a specific kind of music that's just those radio friendly songs that are just in the radio. They don't chart that much. They are not big classics, but they're just there. These kind of songs are very, very, how can I say, are very domestic products and would probably not do well in international competition. But if you have a song that's very good in, in a style that's popular in your country, it's going to do well in Eurovision. I'm positive about that, and that's what the competition have been telling us for years now.
Well, let's see. I'm
Uh,
curious.
excuse me.
I'm very curious about yes the result.
Oh yeah, I think we're going to have some good surprises this year. Susie, you're the best.
Ashraf, but we are friends.
Fabio is saying he agrees with Walt about songs being in the mother tongue. Yes, right now people want more songs in English, more now people want more than an English generic song. Like last year, Italy, France, Ukraine, Switzerland did amazing. Exactly. Most of the songs that did well in Eurovision, even Serbia. Serbia was ninth in the televote, and it's a song 100% in Serbia with just a bit of Spanish. Walt is thanking Fabio for agreeing with him. Really love your comments. Thank you, Luisa. The song of Maru is that kind of song that in Eurovision it's either bottom five or top five. I
No,
totally disagree.
no. I
I
think
totally
it
disagree.
has chances. Well, it would have
I
chances to be in the top five, but
I think it's a top five song. I don't think it's a bottom five song.
me too.
I love Maru's song because I lost my grandmother 6 months ago. I'm so sorry, Vera. So right now I feel saudade. Terra, absolutely. This is for the Spanish selection. Okay, so before moving to the London Prize, I would like to mention that Ginger Ale is a song that I really like too. I think it's very nice. But now somebody's going to ask about a song, but I'm not sure if I should post this comment or ask you to tell the London Prize before. Just tell the London Prize. Okay, tell the London Prize. Which the song that makes you see London and diversity?
So what I really makes me crazy about London is that yes, there are some situation and they are seldom predictable. Sometimes it just happens where my mind is, I don't know, blown up by some really, I don't know, it can be a crossover, something that mixes all my neurons. I don't know if I can say that in English. I don't have all the words, but do you understand what I mean?
I do,
Something,
absolutely.
you have some files in your brain, and then there is something that mixes all the files and makes a new order. I don't know. And the song that I'm going to mention has created the same feeling in my mind. So I wanted to make a special prize for that, and it is Degradé by Pongo e
Oh,
Tristani.
and
And
Paulo
in that
Neto is
case,
asking your opinion about the Grade indeed.
I well, first of all, I'm really, really grateful because I didn't know Tristani, and most of all, I didn't know Pongo. So now I have become a
A fan.
fanatical fan. Yes, I love her absolutely. Um, and for me, yes, this is a London prize, but also for people knowing Giovanotti, I would call it l'ombelico del mondo prize. And
Hmm.
I think in Portuguese, I have checked the word, and you have similar words for ombelico e mondo. Because apparently it seems that Giovanotti took inspiration from London to write. This is the title of one of his popular songs, and really, yes, it's the effect and the feeling that Degradé gave me. And in that case, I did a couple of researches because I heard something really curious and fascinating in the language. Um, Majeshe. I couldn't understand if it was a single word and then they are two. So I've discovered that there are three languages mixed in this song. So there is the Angolian influence and the Cape Verdean, the Kimbundu. Uh, yes, it made me crazy.
Many people like this song. It's one of the favorites indeed. There's a comment here about Terra. Terra, absolute winner. Spanish jury corrupted as hell. You don't know that,
No,
but
no, please don't ask me about that.
yeah, there was a big there was some drama around the Spanish
Okay.
selection indeed this year because the judges there was a song that is called Terra and the song won with 70% of the
Mm.
televote and the judges placed it very low and it lost. It's a shame. But well, Fabio is asking you about Jonas Pontas Soltas. Do you remember this one?
No, I don't remember the song right now.
Hmm.
Mm, but I guess I should listen to it again. But no, it didn't hit me particularly.
Hmm. It's a nice
Jonah.
ballad. It's just a nice ballad. It's a nice ballad. What are your what are the favorites of the Portuguese people? Yeah, I think that right now, the favorites are among the fans are Aurea and Ciro because they are big names, most
Mm,
of because of that. But Maru is the one that is now charting in Spotify viral. She's let me just check, guys, so I won't say something wrong. But she's now it's the only song from Festival da Canção that is charting in Spotify. She's
mm,
34 in the top 50 of viral charts of Spotify. ABBA, it's ABBA, different time, different generation. Singing in English, it's kind of commercial thinking. Yeah, it can be, but I think that some, like, for example, one of my favorite bands is, I don't know, maybe Nightwish is a band that I really like. They just sing in English. They do have a couple of songs in Finnish, but they basically sing in English. So why would they just go to Eurovision to sing in Finnish? I like there's an Italian band. It's a rock band called Lacuna Coil. I'm not sure if you know them.
mm, mm.
They sing in English, so I wouldn't mind.
Well, as Italian, I have to say, and especially when I heard North European people speaking in English, I think there is a difference. There is a difference between, generally speaking, us and them because yes, they are not perfect because of course a British person would
There's a
hear the
cancer.
difference, but yes, it changes quite a lot. So I think somehow maybe they are sometimes more entitled, generally speaking, to do that because they have a better pronunciation than us as Italian, but uh,
Mm. Adalberto is saying that he loves Degradé and the message is very powerful. Guys, please, if you're watching this and you haven't not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. It's very important for us.
subscribe. But can you explain to me exactly, because I couldn't yes, I understood something, and but not completely. The I didn't catch completely the meaning of dégradé,
Uh,
the word.
I don't understand that much either because it's very, it's more, it's very, um, it's a song about race. It's a
No,
song
no,
about,
this
yeah.
is clear.
Yeah, I think that it's a song about, it's an anthem about racial equality. It's basically that. But there are certain words that I just don't understand because
Mm.
it's more related to maybe Cabo
Ah, okay.
Verde or Angola. It's not like really as in
Mm.
Brazil. There are not much. There are some sounds like those sounds are very familiar for me because I live in the we have the biggest, I think it's actually largest, the largest black population outside of Africa. It's in my city,
Mm.
Salvador, and we this as these sounds are very familiar for me, but I don't know what that means in that song
Mm.
specifically. So I won't say anything because I might say something wrong. So I just love the song. I think it's a great song.
Mm.
Degradé has a really powerful message indeed. Degradé is more than a song, it's an anthem. Does Susanna remember Eurovision 1991? Do you remember, Susanna?
No, but please. You are. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but can't remember everything. Sorry.
Aurea, Siri, and Maru are the favorites, so Maru has to win. Yeah, I think Maru is the best song, but let's see what happens. In Eurovision, sometimes people vote for the country,
Mm.
not for the song and sing. Yeah, that happens all the time too.
Ah, do you think so?
Yeah,
Mm.
like we have to understand that Eurovision is people say, oh, let's not mix music with politics. People always say that, oh, music is different. But if you are organizing a competition in a country and other countries need to enter, there is already a lot of politics involved in the process because first of all they need a visa to get into the
Mm.
country, they need some special permission, so it's not easy. So I think that Eurovision has a lot of politics, and the politics will never disappear. It's part of the competition because the 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 countries are involved. Like there are politics when it comes to the Olympic Games. There are politics when it comes to the World Cup. There will always be politics, but we cannot allow it to destroy the party or destroy the environment. But there are politics, and
Mm.
some people indeed, oh, I won't vote for that country because I don't like that country. But it's a very small minority because most of the time, I think people just vote for the songs they want, and that's it.
Mm.
Like I think that the fans think and try to find excuses for, oh, UK will never do well because Europe hates UK. And I don't think so. I think UK is not doing well because the songs are not competitive enough.
But I was surprised because last year they got zero. It's impossible to get zero. So I don't know if there was a kind of Brexit connected. Mm, s- I, don't, I didn't understand, but there was something strange.
Yeah, but we have problems. There are other countries that have a lot of political problems too, like Israel, Ukraine, Russia, and I think that the issue when it comes to UK, because for example, maybe UK would not have received points from the countries that are part of the European Union,
Hmm.
but not every country in Eurovision is part of the European Union. So why did UK got zero?
Eh,
Like
yes, this is a question I didn't find a proper answer. So
I think that the song was fine, I think that it was not, in my opinion, it was not a 0 point song, but
No.
that staging was awful.
Mm,
There was a lack of taste. Those big trumpets, it looked like a kid's show, in my opinion. It was very bad. Like
mm.
this staging killed the song, but it's a good song, and he did a good. He's a good vocalist too. It's not bad, but this staging. hmm, hmm.
No, I don't know. I couldn't find an explanation because for me, yes, both the aspects were not didn't deserve a zero because zero is not five or 10 or 20 zero.
But yeah, that's the issue, Susanna. The thing is, people pay to vote for Eurovision. So that's the thing. You have to have some sort of performance that's going to grab people's attention, because
Ah, okay.
we got four countries with 0 points, and I do believe that some of them are not even bad songs. None of the four songs that got 0 points are bad, but they did not grab people's attention. And this year was very competitive. Like
Mm.
if we compare, we have France with an amazing song, Italy had a very commercial, a very good song. Ukraine had a hit. We had also those divas performing songs, and a lot of choreography. Those songs were eye catching, were interesting. So why would people vote for those songs that were just fine if they had much better
No, no,
options?
of course, of course.
That's how I
Yes, it's a fair
feel.
enough.
Mm. So let's just finish the competition, the comments here. Um, I saw I saw the Eurovision saw I saw not saw I saw the Eurovision 1991 horrible. Yeah, it was a bit well, it was a bit weird. WRN, but the songs were very good. Yeah, 1991 was a very good song Eurovision edition. Usually Portugal's favorite when it comes to when it comes time to vote are always below what the public wants to win the song festival. Okay. Yes, but was not good broadcast. Yes, the show itself of the Eurovision 1991 was not very good, but the songs
I
were
will,
good.
I will look for videos on YouTube if there is something because
Yeah,
it's before YouTube word.
yeah, it was a bit weird. It was the hosts were a bit weird. Degradê em
Ah, people say.
francês. Diminuição progressiva de intensidade de uma cor face à luz, conjunto de tons de uma cor mais escuro ou claro.
Ah, yes, in English it's gradation. Yes, probably it refers to the many gradation of the color of the skin.
You see, you understand Portuguese very well. Give the girl a passport, guys. Também pode estar relacionado ao verbo degradar.
Também.
Degradar, estragar, degradar,
Mm.
degradar, de like destroy. Mas pelo teor das
Ah,
líricas, acho que está é mais relacionado à definição da cor. So it's related to color, it's not to destroy.
or maybe it has the double meaning.
Oh,
Maybe.
mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe it has a double meaning, like não é degradê, don't destroy or don't offend or
Underestimate. Okay. Mm.
underestimate. That's a good
Mm.
translation too. Yeah, the station of UK was ridiculous. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. And he released a song called I think it was Enough. The name of the song was Enough. The song was very good, and that would be better for Eurovision. UK was 11 in Poland's televote. So in the Polish televote, he almost got 1 point. Almost. Or 11 in the jury. I know it was 11 somewhere in Poland. Okay. So, Susanna, 1 hour of a very interesting live
My
broadcast.
goodness, it has flown away.
You flew away. It was a lot of fun. So, do you have any final words? Do you want to say something to the Portuguese people or people that are watching you?
Well, I just want to thank you for the comments and thank you for inviting me because I know that there is a lot to know about Portuguese music, about the Festival da Canção, about Portuguese, but I will learn. I'm studying a couple of songs, and I will find a way to speak better. And I wish you all the best. I wish you to enjoy the festival, and let's see in May we will enjoy together Eurovision, and we will understand better, and we will be able to do some more comments after. So thank you very much for having me, and thank you. Some guys from Web Radio Network are listening, and I will be glad if you want to, if you can catch something in Italian, and I think you can just follow the radio. We are connected on Monday from 10 to midnight Italian time, with live 22, and there is always an emergent artist as a guest, and
Oh,
we
that's
talk
awesome.
about a topic. Anytime, if you want to join us, there is every night some good broadcast, and so stay with us. And of course, well, follow me, subscribe me, like me, do do whatever you like on my social. You can always find me as Susanna Paisio. And Sanyo, hope we can have some good chat again in the future.
That was
It's been
awesome
a
to
real
listen.
pleasure.
It was you say you have a lot to learn, but Natalia, I love your comments and Fabio too. So you did very well. Thank you very much, Susanna, for accepting this, for listening to the song, and for showing so much respect for the Portuguese culture. And I think that's very nice. Thank you very much.
But respect is almost a sacred word that we should repeat as a mantra in many when we wake up, you know. Because we all say that we live in a democratic countries, and we want to defend democracy and freedom, but I'm not too sure that we have really caught the meaning when
Oh,
we have to talk about different opinions on things, and so respect is a sacred word.
I totally agree with you. Thank you very much, Susanna. Just to close everything Walt is saying, big hug to all people of Brazil and Portugal. Thank you for follow San Remos Festival. Big hug to you, Sanya. Let's see for the Eurovision Song Contest. Hi, Susanna. See you on Monday in Broadcast Live 22
Certo, Walter, ci vediamo lunedì.
on
Ci sentiamo.
WRN. Bye bye, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Ciao Sanio, bye guys, enjoy. I'm a bit envious that you are in Brazil, in a warm country.
Such a
Ciao.
beautiful word. Ciao.